I want to talk about decisions you make and how they affect you and the people around you. Most importantly, though, when you're on part of a team, every decision you make affects that team member. Okay? And you've been allowed to be on this team. You are privileged to be on this team. So you owe it to this team to put in the work when you are here. You owe it to yourself to put in the extra work that you need to put in to be great. Understand what I'm saying? You owe it to your team. You've been given a privilege to play on this team. You owe it to the guys standing next to you who are putting the hard work in every day to accomplish a goal as one unit. You owe it to that team to be with them, to go hard every day, to grind every day. You don't get to take a day off. You don't have the right to take a day off. You understand what I'm saying? You don't get that right. You don't have it. When you were recruited, when you were given that scholarship, or just when you were just recruited to walk on, you were given a guaranteed roster spot. At that point in time when you accepted that, you accepted the challenge that it takes every day to go hard, every day to go win that championship. Now, we don't know what the outcome's going to be. We have no idea what will come. But we know what we can put in. We don't know what comes out on the other side. We don't know if we're going to raise that trophy. But what I'm saying is the image of us raising that trophy should be enough to daily go after it. Go hard. Do everything you're supposed to do with this team, in this weight room, in those cages, in your bullpens, in your defensive drills. Yeah, I know it's not always fun, but it's not fun because you don't have that image. You don't use visualization. You don't think about winning that championship. You think about right now. And you think about how it isn't that much fun. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I got homework. Yeah, we all got things like that. But you got to let that go. That's part of life, no matter what. When you get out of here and you get that degree, which I hope you all do, and I know you will, but you get that degree and you get out of here, you still have things to do in life. You don't have a job. You might have a family, a girlfriend. You might have plans. You might have to do extra stuff. But right now, I'm talking about right now, you live in this moment. And you understand what it takes. And if you don't, grab someone who does. And they'll show you what it takes. Because I guarantee you, everybody on this team wants the same thing. You want to raise that trophy. You want to pile up on that mound at the end of this season. That's what you want. And if you don't know what it takes, that's okay. Because you will learn. You will learn what it takes. But if you're not willing to put in what it takes, don't expect anything to come out of it. You understand what I'm saying? If you're not willing to put in the time, the mandatory time, the extra time, and I don't mean put in the time, I mean go hard when you're here. We're not just hanging out. We're not just doing this to go through the motions. We're here for a reason. And if you're not here for the same reason, then you're not really here, and I'm not sure you should be here. I'm not calling anybody out. I'm not saying you don't want it. I'm saying what you have to do. And if you want it, stop saying you want it and show somebody you want it. If you can win every race because you're the fastest, that doesn't mean you're working hard. Just because you win the race, that doesn't mean you're working hard. If you run a 6.5 and I run a 7.5, you should beat me. But if you run a 6.5 and every time you beat me, you run a 7, you're not working. You understand what I'm saying? You have to put everything you can into it every single day. Every day. As hard as you can go until you can't go anymore. And when you can't go anymore, that's all you have to do. Listen, everybody wants to win. But only some people put in the work it truly takes to win. Everybody wants to win. Only some people earn the right to feel the pain when they lose. You heard what I said? You don't have the right to feel pain if you didn't put the work in. If you didn't go hard every day, if you didn't sweat, if you didn't bleed, if you didn't work hard, if you didn't go as hard as you could, you didn't earn that right. You don't get to feel pain. You just lost. Who cares? It doesn't mean anything because you didn't put any time in anyways. Yeah, you might have showed up, but you didn't put the hard work in. You just went through the motions. You don't have the right to feel pain. You don't get to shed tears when you lose at the end of that season, or when you don't get to celebrate when you win either because you don't care. It doesn't matter. Everything's just chance and luck with that. But when you go hard every day and you win, it feels sweet. And when you lose, it hurts. Yeah, you can get over it. You got to get over a loss. That's the way this world works, the way this game works. What I'm saying to you is if you go hard every day, you have earned that right to feel pain. You have earned that right to shed tears. Because all that work you put in, yeah, you didn't get the result you want. I get it. But that doesn't mean the process is bad. That doesn't mean what you did was stupid. What you did had no meaning. What you did had meaning. What you did meant you were willing to work for whatever you wanted to. And that will carry you through anything in life. Because if you don't quit, if you never quit, you can't lose. You can't fail. You hear what I'm saying? So yeah, baseball has an end. I get it. Only one team wins. I understand that. But life, once you graduate, a lot of people can win. Every day is a competition, but if you have a job, you can win every day. And so can your coworker. And that work ethic you're putting in right now will help you carry you through that. Understand me when I'm talking to you. Every decision you make creates what you get out of that decision. You see what I'm saying? You make a decision to work hard, you put your heart and soul into it, then you get the opportunity to feel joy, to feel pain, to win, to lose, and to actually care about what you're doing. So if you see your teammate going through the motions and you let them go through the motions, that's on you too. You have to grab somebody. You sometimes have to physically make somebody understand they need to be great and they have it in them. Because they do. But if you don't bring them with you and you let them slack and you let them do whatever they want to do, then you're not committed to this team either. You don't have the right just to be about you. You can be the best player on this team, the Friday night starter, the 3-hole hitter. And you can work hard every day. But if you're letting other guys slack, you're not about this team, you're about